The ship was a larger and more complex structure than I ever could have imagined. He told us the interior of the vessel was larger than the exterior, though he hadn't explained how that was possible. I was astounded at how large it actually was. There were many compartments, and some of them attained to great size. When he opened the door to the room that housed the tennis court, my mother and I gasped, and Mitzi swooped out onto the packed clay surface and began turning cartwheels that reached nearly to the ceiling, getting her spiffy uniform all dusty. My grandmother was not with us. She had elected to stay on the bridge and study the book of Exodus. "How can we play tennis in free fall?" I asked. "It ought to be quite an interesting game," my father said. "I expect we'll have to be inventing new rules." My mother only shook her head in mock disbelief, and she kept shaking it in that silly, consternated way as we visited the other compartments. She repeated again and again that the whole thing was a ridiculous waste of time and money, yet it was apparent she was pleased with the greenhouse and its exotic orchids, with the hydroponic garden's jewel-like strawberries, and with the swimming pool that my father called a natatorium. There wasn't a pool at all, but a big globe of water that floated in the air. I looked forward to swimming with my family in this oversized teardrop. When we came to a door that was hidden behind a heavy velvet burgundy curtain, he said, "I think Jess and Mitzi will be highly pleased with this compartment." He winked at my mother as we entered a small but comfortable movie theater. "Gosh," I said, "this is the real McCoy." "The only thing missing is that there are no wads of chewing gum stuck to the seat bottoms," he said. "And I'm delighted to inform you, Jess, that this movie house only shows westerns. Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, Johnny Mac Brown, Tim Holt, and serials. It runs a chapter of 3 different serials every week: Brick Bradford, Batman, and The Purple Monster Strikes."